ladies and gentlemen. Today's story by Steve Herman is called Train Your Dragon to Accept No. This one I'm very excited to bring to you today because as I have a new puppy at home, we are constantly trying to train her to learn the word no and something to replace that bad behavior. So let's see what Diggory does as well. This is volume 7 in the My Dragon Book Stories. Hello, my name is Drew, and I'll bet you've never met another kid like me who has a dragon for a pet. I can see you have your doubts, but I assure you that it's true. I have a dragon of my own. I call him Diggory Doo. Diggory Doo's a dandy pet as far as dragons go, but dragons can get really angry when you tell them no. Angry dragons are a danger. When they become full grown, they can burn your house down to the ground and everything you own. Once when it was dinner time, Diggory wanted chocolate pie. But when I told him no, Diggory Doo began to cry. When I said he must obey, he snarled and stomped about. Then he took a breath and blew a flame right out his snout. Sometimes Diggory Doo avoided going to bed. He asked if he could stay up late and play some games instead. He did not like that I had said no, not one little bit. His face turned red, he kicked the bed and threw a hissy fit. Diggory's favorite thing to do is play out in the yard. One day he couldn't do it. It was raining much too hard. Mother said to stay inside, no going out to play. So Diggory threw a chair when he didn't get his way. Sometimes we went to visit other little girls and boys, but when it was time to leave, Diggory tried to take their toys. No, Diggory, no, you can't take their toys, it's bad. But instead of being sorry, Diggory Doo gets mad. One time I was busy and I had no time for fun. No playing now, I told Diggory. Come back when I am done. Diggory opened wide his mouth and gave a mighty roar. In his despair, he pulled my hair and then left and slammed the door. When Diggory heard the answer no, he would start complaining. Soon I knew that Diggory Doo was going to need some training. Diggory Doo, it's time, I said, to let your anger go. For folks who love you most of all, sometimes must tell you no. They're older and they're wiser, and they know what's best for you. And often they must put a stop to things you want to do. Like the time I told you no when you asked for chocolate pie, I wasn't being mean to you. I had a reason why. If you'd taken just a minute and not behaved your worst, you know that you could have your pie. Just eat your dinner first. Or when you wished to stay up late and would not go to bed, if you had only listened and not thrown a fit instead, you could have heard the reason that I had to tell you no. A good night's sleep is healthy. It helps a dragon grow. Before you throw a tantrum, take a breath and count to 10. Then slowly, slowly breathe it out. Then do that once again. It's a trick to calm you down. At least it works for me. Next time someone tells you no, just try it out and see. Do you recall the rainy day you had to play inside and you threw a temper tantrum when your wishes were denied? Remember, there are other things that you can find to do, like draw a picture, play a game, or read a book or two. And taking toys without asking isn't very nice, but if you'll listen up, I can give you some advice. Ask politely, may I borrow this for just a day or two? Or trade me one of yours and I'll give one of mine to you. Sometimes the answer's no, not now, and that's the time to learn that dragons must be patient as they kindly wait their turn. Think of something else to do that you find entertaining. Just no throwing fits and no whining or complaining. When someone has to tell you no, you should not refuse. To accept it as an answer, remember these tricks that you can use. They've come in very handy for my good friend Diggory do. So when you hear the word no, perhaps you can try them too. All right, boys and girls, that's the end of our story today. I hope we learned a good lesson about accepting the word no, and hope we can take it and use it at home and in our future classrooms when we're back in action. See you soon.